So how long will you be staying?
Just like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I just signed this new lease and there was like this weird non-overlap thingy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And Birdie loves you guys.
Well, we love her.
Oh, and I'm not on drugs.
So I'm...
Okay.
Good to know. Award-winning actress, writer, and director Vivian Kerr's debut film as a director is called Scrap, and it's making its way into your home.
It's a coming-of-age drama. It stars Vivian and Broadway superstar Anthony Rapp as estranged siblings looking to repair issues in their lives. Welcome back to Good Day New York. Nice to have you here, Vivian.
Yes. Good
so,
to meet
Vivian,
you both.
you wrote this too, right?
I did, yes. I wrote it, I directed it, and I also play Death.
Started.
She's everything. Okay, so where did you get inspired? Because I think like everybody has a little something in their family that like this, they could relate to this.
Well, I do have an older sister, but actually we're very close. So unlike our sibling relationship in the film, but really I've lived in LA my entire adult life, and I noticed there were a lot more people like sleeping in sidewalks, sleeping in their cars, and so I wanted to do a story about maybe a woman who had recently been laid off and was kind of struggling and sort of hiding that from her older brother because of their fractious relationship.
And you kind of wrote this, I understand, with Anthony in mind to play your brother.
Yes,
right?
I did, yeah.
Did you know that she was writing something for you?
No, well, we did a short film version of which is just like a couple scenes that more or less wound up in the feature film in slightly different form. And then it was, I don't know, a year or two later that I heard about the feature. And that's when she shared with me that working on the short film helped inspire what came later.
So explain exactly what the premise of the movie is, because there are kind of like two main storylines, right?
Yeah, well, is it a spoiler to say that our parents are have been gone a long time? So.
Well, you said it already.
Yeah.
I like when you ask her, is it? Okay.
So our parents have been gone a long time, and so I essentially raised my little sister, and she's gotten a little wayward in some ways, and you know, as can happen when your children might not be turning out the way you want them to be, that can be hard as a parent or parent figure. So I think that's part of the dynamic, and then she's got her own struggles of trying to like put one foot in front of the other, which I think is very much happening for a lot of people in the middle these days. So
Anthony, what kind of drew you in that you wanted to do this part?
Well, I mean, I really love seeing work that talks about the real human experience and that looks at the corners of life that don't necessarily get a light shining on them as often as they could or should. So that was really compelling. And there's another part of my character's story that was also really meaningful and interesting about journey toward parenthood and the struggles that people have to try to find a way to have kids. That's become very personal to me too, as my husband and I had children through surrogacy and IVF in the last couple of years. So all of these things are I think, very interesting and compelling and important to talk about.
And Vivian, you know, I imagine as someone who's got this independent baby, you know, that you want to get out there, the challenges of getting it shown, what has that been like for you?
You know, honestly, it hasn't been as, I mean, I guess in some ways it's challenging, but it hasn't been as challenging as I thought, only because I think we've been really lucky. You know, we had an incredible premiere at a festival in France, and then we went on and did 43 film festivals.
Wow.
So,
But you won like 22 awards along the way.
Yeah, so
you did well.
So I cannot, there's no complaining. Yeah, so
she keeps posting online like, oh, what another award, what another award.
No, I know. So yeah, so it's been it's gone great for us. So can't complain at all. So it's exciting to finally have it be released on VOD, so people all over the world can finally watch it.
When you say finally, this project started, what, 2016 or so? Like the idea for it?
Yeah, so I got the idea in December of 2016 was
so
the
8
first
years.
idea. Yeah, and then I mean I was working on other projects sort of in between, and then we met in 2018 and shot a short sort of proof of concept, and then we shot this in 2021. So it's been a shockingly long amount of time for this project.
But well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So VOD, starting when?
Friday, December 13th.
You have the talking points.
Friday, December 13th.
So that's next Friday.
Yes, on Apple and Amazon and Google, I think, as well.
All right, we've talked a lot about it. We should show people at least one clip before we let you go.
Let's do it.
Why are you opening my stuff?
Why are you ordering all this junk?
Do you know it's a federal crime to open somebody else's mail?
Have you been drinking?
Maybe.
You know, Stacy doesn't need all your drama.
I'm not causing drama. You are. You're like a stress bucket. It just like radiates off you. No wonder you guys can't get pregnant.
That's something a sibling would say, right?
Yes.
You go right at the heart of what you know would cut that person.
Yes.
And then later on you make up for it, I'm sure, as brother and sister.
Yes.
This looks really fascinating. Congratulations on all the awards. It's out on video on demand next Friday. Everybody can see it at home.
Vivian Kerr, Anthony Rapp, thank you.
Thank you, guys.